Let's just jump right into number 2 of our readiness statements, and it reads this way. I have considered my survivor benefits and life insurance options and have chosen the best route to ensure my pension for my spouse or family members. Now, that's a mouthful, but can you confirm that statement in your planning? When we actually look at the retirement paperwork for individual federal employees, this is one of the more complicated pieces of the application for retirement. You have to elect a survivor benefit that looks like the following. If you are a CSRS employee, you can choose up to a 55% full survivor annuity at a cost of about 10%. You can also choose to leave your spouse anything less than 55% at a lesser cost, or you can leave no survivor benefit. There is some minimal costs of 2.5% on a little bit and then 10% on everything else. If you're a FERS employee, then you can leave your spouse 50% of your pension. It'll cost you 10% the rest of your life, or 25% at a cost of 5% of the rest of your life, or no survivor benefit. These are choices that you make at retirement, and we stress day in, day out, be a wise consumer of this choice. Make sure that you can confidently make a good selection that fits you and your family and your purposes for your money as you move forward. Now, think about this benefit for just a moment. You have a survivor benefit that says you die, someone else gets benefit. We know that as life insurance. So let's take just a moment and briefly compare the survivor benefit to life insurance. Now, as I do this, I'm not making any kind of recommendation that one option is better than the other. I just want you to pause and consider the choices before you, think it through, and make sure that you can score very high on this particular question as you prepare for retirement. So, what are the differences between survivor benefit and life insurance? Here they are on the screen now. Your payment options, a payout for life insurance can be a lump sum or an annuity, whereas survivor benefit is just an annuity for your heirs. Life insurance can come with some controls and flexibility, such as changing of the beneficiary. The amount of death benefit can be negotiated. A survivor benefit doesn't have those variations or those control features. You also have a cost structure that differs. On life insurance, it's dependent upon your age and your health, whereas survivor benefit is that standard cost I showed you a moment ago. So sometimes insurance may cost more or less depending on several factors relative to the survivor benefit election. Tax-deferred or tax-free death benefit exists inside of life insurance policies for the most part. There may be some taxation to be concerned with on survivor benefit elections. Inflation protection does exist with a survivor benefit, and it may exist with life insurance. You need to know what kind of policy you're buying and how that's structured to make sure you're combating inflation. And lastly, and most significant, I think, of this list is your FEHB continuation. If you want to make sure that your spouse can carry health insurance after you pass away, then you have to leave them some amount of survivor benefit. If you leave them no survivor benefit, they will not be allowed to keep the health insurance at your passing. So if that's an issue, make sure that 0 is not elected on your retirement documents, but one of the other choices, okay? So think through these options. This will cause you to have to compare and contrast different choices even in the open marketplace to see what numbers work out better for you. And we encourage you to seek out professional help. If you know you want to research this, we can provide you from Retirement Benefits Institute documentation to show what the cost of the survivor benefit and the benefits of such election would be for you and your family. And you can see that throughout the next 20, 25 years and compare that to other options that are out there. So we're glad to provide that to you if you want that resource.